Hello, lovely YouTube audience. All right, so I am back again to answer your questions. I shared a video a couple days back all about pre-tracking. I'm giving away a freebie. If you want to get in on the goodness, I'll be announcing the winner on Saturday. Go back to that video, like, subscribe, leave a comment so you can be put in for the free giveaway. Now, the questions that were left there were really good, and there was a couple in particular, one from Seppi and Judy Jetson about snacking. And I thought, this is actually going to probably require more than one video, but I think it's something we need to talk about. So they both were kind of talking about needing help with over snacking, eating too much snacks in the afternoon, eating too much snacks in the evening. And immediately for me as a weight loss coach, a red flag went up, which indicates that probably there is a breakdown in the eating structure and system that needs to be addressed. So in this video, we're going to lay the groundwork on what is snacking, because if we don't have a communal agreed upon definition of it, it's easy to throw a lot in snacking, right? So everyone's really familiar, breakfast, lunch, dinner. We're all pretty much in agreement probably on that. But under the bucket of snacking, I see emotional eating, boredom eating, stress eating. I see not planning well. I see compulsive eating. Sometimes binge eating can be spurred on. So snacking can encompass a lot of problematic behaviors because it's not really well defined. So we're going to talk about that. So here's kind of my definition of snacking. Snacking is a strategically placed mini meal which prevents you from getting overly hungry and self-sabotaging. It typically is going to come in when you have a 4-hour or better window of time between one meal to the next. This should be something that is really well thought out, already laid out, pre-packed, ready to go. So when I read comments like I did from Seppi and Judy Jetson, what tells me is maybe that structure is not there. So this is our foundational piece on snacking. Snacking should happen if the window of time is going to be longer than 4 hours, say between lunch and dinner. For most people, that is the case in the afternoons, hence why they might find themselves eating a lot of food in the afternoon because they haven't planned and prepared a snack and they've gotten overly hungry. A snack should also be a combination of a protein and something with a lot of fiber or some good dietary fat that's going to hold you over. An apple is not a good snack. A handful of grapes is not a good snack. A handful of pretzels is not a good snack. When I look at my coaching clients' food logs, I look to see where are they getting 15 to 20 grams of protein in their snack and what are they combining it with that's going to give it bulk and make them feel fuller for longer. So if we were to start with the basics, take a look at your food log, take a look at your plan for the day. Are your meals about 4 hours spaced out? If they are, you might not need snacks. If you find there is a long time, you have lunch at 12, but you and your family don't eat dinner until 7:30, then you need a strategic snack put in there, maybe around 3:34. It needs to be pre-thought out and kind of pre-packaged. So it needs to be that protein in combination with the fibrous fruits and veggies, or with something like a satiating fat that's going to give you a staying power. I just had a client say, oh, I'm eating an RX bar. And I said, well, the problem is that's not going to leave you very full. Protein bars can be great in a pinch. They're not great for really producing that satiation and letting your stomach know you've eaten something. So you might want to take a bowl of vegetable soup. You might want to eat an apple with it. There might be some things you want to combine with the protein bar so you feel a little bit more satisfied. Now, if those things are all happening, and I'm sorry, in the last piece, when you eat your snack, you need to be sitting and eating off a plate or out of a container. You should not be like a lot of moms. The kids come home, they're eating their snack. Mom is constantly going in and out of the kitchen, grabbing food, eating, helping with the kids. She's stressed and she just constantly is kind of grazing. You as the mom or whomever need to put the food on a plate and sit down and eat it. Now, these are all foundational snacking requirements, right? Take a look at your food day. Are you structuring a snack in intentionally? Is it a good combination of a protein and a fiber, preferably, or a protein and a fat? Are you sitting down and eating it while in a chair off of a container so you're aware and mindful of what you're doing? If all of that's happening and there's still a problem, then maybe you need to look at the snack or even look at the meals and see what needs to be altered. Maybe your meals are not filling enough. Maybe there's not enough fiber. Maybe there's not enough bulk and you need to beef those up. Now, you might be saying, ooh, Heather, my definition of snacking and yours looks wildly different. Like, I think of, oh yeah, I kind of eat the meals through the day and I just kind of grab food as I go and claim that they're snacks, right? And that's how I've always thought of snacking. So maybe this is like, woo, okay, I need to totally revamp that. So this is our beginner's level on snacking. If you're doing the points that I mentioned in this video and you're still having problems, or maybe what it is it's not snacking that's the problem. Maybe there's something else going on, emotional eating. Maybe you aren't balancing your macronutrients well. I'm going to do a second video on some problematic behaviors that I see around snacking as our second video that's going to go a little bit more in depth and give you some different strategies to help get those a little bit better under control. So this is video 1. Please keep a lookout for video 2. And then, as always, please like, subscribe, and make a comment. I love to hear from you guys. If this is helpful, I want to know. If you've already got all this stuff, let me know. And I will be back with my second video.